Hi, I'm personally going to voice my opinions in this hashtag Let Players Speak because Xterri holds a very special place in my heart because Xterri was one of the first species I loved as coursing because they were so good, and when everyone was able to grab, the Xterris were the most imposing when you get grabbed by it. It was horrifying. Imagine you're just flying and suddenly this bastard of a creature bites you. And one of the most unique things back then about the exterior was the fear. You can make someone horrified of you, literally in game mechanics. And it was just one of the best things ever. And plus, it looks so intimidating. Look at this guy. To hear that my fella is getting an upgrade that actually fits and looks better, I am so proud of the COS community for pulling this one out perfectly. We really need to make more of these. Even though he does look like the Parasite from the anime Parasite, even though he does look like that, it looks amazing. Thank you so much, Creatures of Sonaria. Now let's listen to some people and their opinions on this creature.
The Exterreri redesign. Yeah, I just had it in mind. Yeah, never mind. Xter redesign is a really cool redesign. I like how the color palettes now were dull and natural and less vibrant red colors, which was, fitting for a classic and old Roblox where everything was super bright and colorful. Well, to my knowledge. I like the more rocky textured armor plate, so it's not just white. I like the axe tail. To me, it looks like that Thor axe tail. Oh, no, Thor, like war axe. You know what I'm talking about? Like the tail itself, like the flesh. It engulfs the rocky head of the axe, if you know what I mean. And the name of the creature itself, I just realized in the beginning of the episode, it's like Exterreri, so it has an X. Yeah, I really like the redesign. It's just upgrade everything that was already good in it.
The new Exterreri is a way more detailed and way better model than the old one, but they did remove the fleshy looking bumps on it, which makes it a little less horror and a little less unique. They could have kept those and maybe tried to add some more scary features to make it more special and unique. The eyes also look really flat instead of round, which does make a tiny difference, but overall it is better than the old crusty one.
The Xterri redesign is the one good egg that we got in a long time. Like, how long? The Mule arc probably been 3-4 weeks since it came out, and I haven't seen a redesign or a creature release as good as the Xterri. The Xterri, in its name, says external armor, I guess. Why not? Let's put it like that. And now it feels like it has more to its name than having a faceplate mod or faceplate protection. Now it looks like it has an armor of bones, and it really brings it together with its fear factor that devs were trying to give it in the beginning.
The Exterreri has received a drastic yet terrific improvement. This redesign is beyond my expectations. It displays the fantastic elements and features that a good redesign should have. Although it seems overly detailed, it's executed perfectly. Exterreri looks more scary, monstrous, and bulky, even though it's more distant from its original design. However, it still gives the same vibes as the old Exterreri. The concept still maintains consistency from head to tail, especially the body shape. The anatomy isn't atrocious, it's as natural as the original Exterreri, and as additionally, I like the idea of adding bone-esque armor plates on its body, especially the tail, which resembles a spinal cord. It really stands out in its design in a neat way. What I like the most regarding the redesign is X's head. The teeth and the extra eyes make it nightmarish, or more scary in general. But I just absolutely love it very much. And a lot of people agree that this is one of the best redesigns up to date. Props to Stuart for making this redesign, and I hope they'll do more good ones in the future.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. The Exterreri remodel created by Stuart 4, I think he finally really did good now because with the Nox Illumina was kind of disappointing. Though with this one, the Exterreri remodel, I absolutely loved it. It keeps the design of what the old had, but like adds some like new features. I like now that the fingers are now a bit more bulky because I kind of had an ick for it because of how skinny they were. I don't know how they were maintaining that body with the fingers. And I like how the teeth are more gnarly and more diverse. I like that a lot. I like that now it's a bit more armored because the reason to is because when I see Exterreri as of right now, and you compare it to like the creatures what we have now in 2024, I think that the armor should be necessary for at least to have some defense. I hope that it gets tail whip. I mean, the axe. I mean, I think that it should be able to be usable. If I have to rate it a 9 out of 10, the glimmer is also very, very good. You can do some really good skins if you want to with that glimmer. Um, with the Exterreri's old design, I've always used that thing back in Legacy. Though that's just from my experience. I like that how it's just a more like nothing has completely changed, but stuff has changed in it that won't just be like more like just like an expired remodel or like one that was completely not what it was supposed to be, like grandma's for example. Though the Exterreri remodel, I think lots of players will love this one, and I think that new and old will absolutely adore this thing. Whoever likes the bizarre, the creepy, etc.